Namo Namaha.
Oh,
You back from Trichy?
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Back in Bombay. Happy New Year to you and family.
Happy New Year to you too. Trichy is that same place where you have the old that small temple on the mountain, right?
Yes, the Vinayak temple.
Vinayak temple, the
Yeah.
Ganpati temple on the mountain
Right.
with a big bell on it.
Right. I studied in Arisi Tirchi.
Oh, yeah. I heard it. Yeah.
Yeah, my
Huh?
hometown is nearby. So,
Oh, give me a moment. I'll be back.
sure.
Yeah, I'd been to Trichy in my childhood days.
Okay.
So I remember that big temple, big bell, on top. That is distinctly in my memory.
Right.
It looked very big at that time. Possibly it's not that big.
Right.
Okay, let's begin with our
Prayer. Yeah.
prayer by the time Bhattacharya will join. Om Pathaya Prabodhitam Bhagavata Narayana Snem Vyasena Krititam Purana Te Mahabharatam Jaitam Sudarshinim Bhagavati Mashadashatyayini Ambatsvamanusamidadhat Bhagavate Vadveshini Namosute Vyasakashala Pilar Vindaya Patra Netra येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयः प्रदीपः अन्नपारिजाताय दुग्धवेत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृत्युहे नमः एवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं भीष्मद्रोणतथा जयद्रथला गान्धारवीरोत्पला शल्यग्राहवती कृपेण वहनं परमेण वेदाकुला अश्वत्थामविकर्णघोरमकराकोरोदनावर्तिनी क्षीरणाद्रुपाण्डवेरणनदी कैवर्तकः केशवः पाराशर्योधसरोजमपदं गीतार्थगर्भोत्कटं नानाख्यानककेसरं नैकथा सम्बोधनाबोधितं लोके सज्जनषट्पदैरः प्रीतीयमानं मुदा भूयाद्भारतप्रजं कलिवनप्रश्नोषिणः श्रेयसे रूपं करोति वाचालं भङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवं ब्रह्मावरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतस्वैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैर्गायन्ति यं सामगाः ज्ञानावस्थेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनो स्नान्तं देवाय तस्मै नमः देवाय तस्मै नमः Rakesh ji, Namo Namaha.
Namo Namaha. We went to Ayodhya.
You went to Ayodhya? Oh, very nice. So, आपका दर्शन करने पर अयोध्या का दर्शन किया जैसे हो गया.
भगवान का दर्शन किया ना.
तो आपने भगवान का दर्शन किया और हमने आपका दर्शन किया, हो गया काम परिपूर्ण संपूर्ण हो गया.
उत्तम.
ऐसे हाँ ऐसे होता है. ऐसे बोलते थे हमारे बचपन में बोलते थे कि जो कोई तीर्थ की यात्रा करके आते हैं ना तो हम उनको हमारे घर बुलाते थे.
अच्छा.
हाँ क्योंकि वो तो तीर्थ की थोड़ी हवा पानी भी ले आते हैं.
इसीलिए प्रसाद बांटते हैं लोग.
जी. वेरी नाइस. अच्छा तो गए मंगलवार को आप अयोध्या जा रहे थे?
हाँ जी.
वेरी गुड.
अच्छा मुझे पूछने का, मैं संस्कृत में टाइप करना चाहता हूँ तो होता नहीं है उसमें.
आप वो स्विफ्ट कीबोर्ड डाउनलोड करें ना.
Sanskrit keyboard is very good.
Sanskrit keyboard is also good. You can download it.
डाउनलोड करके देयर इज ऑप्शन ना इन व्हाट्सएप
हाँ,
हिंदी
नहीं, नॉट इन व्हाट्सएप. आपको आपके फोन में कीबोर्ड डाउनलोड करना पड़ेगा.
अच्छा फोन में कीबोर्ड डाउनलोड
फोन में एक सेटिंग है. आई डोंट नो विच फोन यू आर यूजिंग. मेरे पास सैमसंग है, तो इसमें वो सेटिंग्स में कीबोर्ड का ऑप्शन आता है, जिससे आप वो है उसमें संस्कृत है उसमें. So then you can type in Sanskrit, you know. युद्ध युद्ध के लायक नहीं, जो नगरी वो अयोध्या. आप समझे?
Nice.
लेकिन वहां तो युद्ध ही हुआ. जहां पर युद्ध नहीं होना चाहिए वही युद्ध हुआ.
वहाँ बंदर बहुत थे राम भक्त.
हाँ, अच्छा. तो वो तो मैंने मथुरा में भी देखे बहुत सारे. मैंने वो निधिवन में जब भी मैं गया, तो वो बोल रहे थे कि आप चश्मा मोबाइल सब आप उतार के बैग में डाल दो, नहीं तो ये मतलब ले जाते हैं, और फिर उसको उनको फ्रूटी देंगे तो वो वापस करते हैं.
Same thing happened with me personally.
Oh.
Yeah, last a few months back I was there in Mathura, so I was quite careful. But finally, when I was entering Rang Mandir, somehow specs was on, and next thing I saw was it was on a window, taken away my specs.
Oh, that means in a moment.
Yeah. And then when of course, we gave a biscuit and all, it didn't throw it back. Then they said you'll have to buy a fruity. Then somebody bought a fruity and then gave it. And this one took the fruity and was about to give it to another monkey, the specs. They wanted 2 fruity. I think they're all trained by the fruity vendor.
Is that so?
I think it's a racket, big racket. Because it happened, they told me, and it happened. So it cannot just, it cannot be a divine.
Exactly. No, not divine. I don't think it's divine. The monkeys will take anything that comes into their hands. You know?
Yeah, but only specs, only fruity. We gave biscuit, it didn't work. And then
no, possibly they like the fruity, no, more than the biscuit.
I don't know what. And then he tried to give it to other monkey. Then somebody went and about to hit the monkey. Then it's just the end is still chewed. It messed up my legs. And I have a very high. Any change of axis is a big problem.
Oh.
So it actually. That's why I want.
Yes. Achha. So I thought it was a myth, I mean, because I am almost I can't see without my specs.
Exactly. I just didn't know what was. I got disoriented completely. Suddenly,
Exactly. So I told him कि बहुत जरूरी है. नहीं, he says बहुत जरूरी है. यहाँ ले जाते हैं. Okay, we finished page number 129, right?
One column, sir. The second column.
We have to do the second column.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yes.
So we are doing the Tvanta Pratyanta Rupani.
Yeah.
No, so what is the Tvanta? We discussed about the Tvanta when placed the Tva Pratyaya when placed after a Dhatu.
Yes.
When placed after a Dhatu gives the idea of after having done that action. Right? That is the sense which is conveyed. Right? So Uktva, having said. So so you could say possibly Patashalam Gatva Balakah Patati. Having gone to the Patashala, the boy studies.
Correct.
So this kind of a meaning, which essentially, if you see carefully, you are conveying 2 actions, right? You're conveying 2 actions. The previous action will be the Tvanta Rupam.
Yeah.
And the next action will be the active verb in the sentence. Right? This is one way of thinking about it. Correct? So we talked about Patitva, Brahmitva, and I told you about the ida agama, the it agama, the ikara which seems to be coming in certain places where the dhatus are set. and where there are anit dhatus, the E does not come. Right? You have labdva, bhutva. Right? So these are anit dhatus, which will give us will not give us that that E agama. The E doesn't come in. Right? Let's go further and see. Pashyati, pashyati, drushtva, pashyati. The dhatu is drush pashya. Right? The dhatu is not pashya. It doesn't involve pashya at all. The
Drush.
dhatu is drush. Right? There's no pashya at all. Okay. These are dhatus which Panini gives you a straight replacement. That means he says remove drush and put pashya. Only in that lakara. In some other lakara, something else will happen. Right? So you have drush as the dhatu. So drushtva. Right? I have talked. Come again?
दृष्टवा लांग लकार है ना?
क्या बोले?
दृष्टवा लांग लकार है?
No. Drushtva is tvanta pratyartha. That means having seen. See, now you are not talking of a kriya padam. You are not talking of a verb at all. This is not a verb. Right? Lang lakara means what? Suppose, for example, I say, I saw a book. Right? So when you say I saw a book, saw, right? The action of seeing is a verb now here. Right? But if you say, having seen a book, I wanted to buy it. See, carefully. Having seen a book, no more a verb. No more a verb. Having seen a book is not a verb. Even in English language, it's not a verb. Right? So, you have the concept of some action having been done that way. Right? Good. So, it's not lang lakara. It is a, at best, the best way to express it is a tvanta pratyanta rupam. Right? So, what have we done? We have added a tva pratyaya to it. Good. I think I told you about how the drush becomes drushtva. You get the murdanya shakara in the drushtva, while the dhatu itself is taladya shakara, shivka shakara. Right? Okay. Dahati, to burn, right? Dahati, something burns. To burn something is dahati. So you have dagdva. You see that? Dagdva. Right? You have the hakaras changing into a kakara. You have got the hakaras changing into the kakara and then hence going into the gakara. Right? Dagdva. Pruchati, prushtva. Pruchati, prushtva. Having asked. Right? Karshati, to pull. Krishtva. The dhatu is krish. Right? Murdanya shakara, krish. From where you get the word Krishna. The one who is always pulling, is Krishna. The word Krishna is also a krudanta. It's a nuk pratyayanta shabda, right? Which means somebody who is always pulling, right? Krishna. Vishnu is a nuk pratyayanta shabda, somebody who always pervades. Vish dhatu is to enter. To enter. And that Vish dhatu gives rise to the word Vishnu. And what is Vishnu's description? The one who is always entering something.
All pervading.
All pervading. Always trying to get into something is Vishnu. Right? So these are all words are krudanta. So krudanta means what? You add a krit pratyaya to a dhatu. So the essential ingredient of a krudanta is a dhatu. Very important. Remember this. Okay. Harati. Harati is to take away. Having taken away. Hrutva. Right? We know the dhatu is hr. The hr dhatu is there. So you have a tva added to it. So hrutva. Pachati. Paktva. Okay. See the chakara going into the kakara. Pachati is to cook. Paktva, having cooked. Dhyayati. Dhyatva. The dhyayati dhatu is actually dhya. Actual dhatu is, or rather dhyai. I'm sorry. Dhyai. Dhyai is the dhatu. Right? That means to meditate. Dhyai. Right? And all the aikaranta dhatus, all dhatus which end with ai, Panini changes it into a. So dhyai becomes dhya. So dhya you add tva becomes dhyatva. Right? Good. Dadati. Dattva. Okay. Now this dattva doesn't have a double t. Please correct it. There's a mistake there. It's given double t, no? There is no double t there. It's dattva. That's it. Right? Shrunoti. Dhatu is shru. Shrutva. Dadati having given, dattva having given, shrutva having heard. Right? Jahati hitva. You see the change that is happening. Jahati to sacrifice, to give away, right? Like Tyajati. Hitva having left, having sacrificed, having released, right? Hitva, right? The Jahati comes from the Ha dhatu. The dhatu is Ha. Jyotyadi gana dhatu, Ha dhatu. Right? Becomes Hitva. Ikshate, to see, right? Ikshate, to see. Ikshitva. Ramate, ramitva. Bhumte, bhuktva. Right? Having eaten. Ramate, having enjoyed. Modate, having been happy. Moditva. Brute, uktva. Right? Having spoken. Cheshtate, having made some effort. Cheshtitva. Right?
Difficult to remember, sir.
Difficult to remember?
Yeah, some of them have become E, so we can't make out which is eat or anit. Then within that also there is, like bhumte, bhuktva. It's
you know, the idagama is a very complicated. It looks very simple, like in very modern day Sanskrit we say some dhatus are said, some dhatus are anit. That's it. Yes, we have our mind very sorted.
Okay.
Right? That's not really the case. Okay. The idagama comes in some places, in some lakaras for the same dhatu, and in some other places it becomes anit.
Okay.
A very classic example can be gum dhatu, the gum dhatu, right? And we say gum is anit.
Gatva.
Right? So you add gatva, correct? Or you get gantum, to go, and we'll study the tumanta rupam. So you have having gone and to go, right? So both of them seem to be anits, right?
Correct.
But we have a gamishyati.
Correct.
Why did we add the ikara there? If it's an anit, why did we treat the gamishyati?
But
why not
only let, no? Let only this is valid only.
Exactly. So do you have a case where a dhatu is anit in certain places?
Correct.
And say it in some other place?
Correct.
So it's not that straight.
Then you have this dadva and labdva. It's like totally confusing.
No, it's not that difficult. it's not very difficult. You just simply you say that they are anit dhatus, and because anit dhatus they don't take an ikara, right? And you have labh plus tva, right? So there is a sutram which changes the bha to a ba. No, first the bha to the third to the dha.
Okay.
The third to the dha, right? And then because that tha has become a dha, the bha has to become a ba. So therefore labha.
Same thing.
Not,
Same thing.
Same thing with dagdva, right? You know the word dugdham comes from the dugh dhatu. The word very commonly we use, dudh, right? Milk.
Right.
That which is milked is milk. Okay, so you get the word dugdham from the dugh dhatu.
Yeah.
Dugh dhatu, right?
And what is the dhatu, sir? Pachati?
Pachati is the pach dhatu.
Okay.
And all these chakaras go into the kavarga.
Correct.
Wherever you get a chakara, the cha ending dhatus, they change it to ka.
I think these people have also further complicated it by giving a kriya padani instead of
Exactly.
dhatu.
Exactly. It would have been a better idea, because what happens is they are not talking about in this book. They don't talk about the concept of dhatus, right? Which is not correct. But from the point of view of spoken Sanskrit, maybe why to go to dhatu and all that?
Of course. Yeah.
Though there is no option in this language but to go to that version.
Correct.
Right? Because this looks more complicated. If you look at it from the point of view of the dhatu, simple. Right? Do you observe the uktva, even the vach dhatu, the vach, right? The vach dhatu, there is something called a vach dhatu, which is an adadi gana dhatu, second gana dhatu, vach dhatu, to speak, right? From where you get the word vachanam.
Right.
Speech is vachanam. It comes from there, that dhatu, right? There also you have the chakara changing into the kakara, and you have something more happening, the vakara changing into the ukara. That means the reverse of the yan. See, in the yan, what do you have? The ukara changing into the vakara.
Correct.
In the yan,
this is opposite.
the ikara changing into the yakara, the ukara changing into the vakara, and the rukara changing into the refa.
Yeah.
Here it is opposite. Right?
But
this process of going opposite.
Samprasaranam.
This is samprasaranam. Very nice. So this is samprasaranam.
Right.
And Panini says that okay, this in such dhatu samprasaranam will take place.
Okay. Right.
You see, observe vadati uditva.
Right.
You observe the samprasaranam there.
Correct.
The word changing it the u.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Vasati becomes ushitva. The vas dhatu, to live, to inhabit, becomes ushitva. You see the word changing into the u, and because the word changes into an u, the sakara has to change into a murdanya shakara. So you get ushitva with the murdanya shakara. Right?
Okay.
Let's go further. Yes, Rakesh ji, padenge.
Vyasa yashodharanam.
Yathodharanam.
Yathodharanam. Rikta sthanani
Purayata.
Gachati gatva.
Very nice.
Tishtati tishtva.
Okay. No. Sthitva. Right? Because the dhatu is tha. Right? So there is no modern Sanskrit, they say sthatishta or drushpashya, or we are creating and one more dhatu, but that's not the case. The dhatu is stha. There's not sthatishta is not a dhatu. Right? Stha is the only dhatu, no tishta. Tishta is only a replacement. Right? Sthitva.
पश्यति दृष्ट्वा
Very nice.
रचयति
Can you think? Make a guess, wild guess. You don't really have to much worry about it.
Rachayitva.
Rachayitva.
रचयित्वा
It's not all that difficult. Tell me, Nayati.
नयति नयत्वा
What is the dhatu of? Yes, yes.
नयत्वा
Rakesh ji, बताइए, हाँ?
नयत्वा
Neetva.
Ni dhatu.
See, the dhatu is ni. The dhatu is ni. Right? Okay. In this context, I want to tell you something, which you will find very interesting. We know the pratyaya is not. 1 minute. Are you able to see the screen?
Yes.
The pratyaya, though only twa is added. Correct, huh?
Yeah.
Right. But this pratyaya is called as twa.
Yeah.
Correct. I told you this ka has been added for a reason.
Yes.
Right? Nothing is added for nothing, So, because there is a ka here, this pratyaya is called a kit. It's a kit pratyaya. Right? Because there is a ka, it's called a kit pratyaya. Right? And this kit pratyaya, what it does is, it prevents any guna
From happening. Yeah, you mentioned it. Yeah.
and any vruddhi from happening. Right? So now tell me, if you have ni tva, right? Is anything going to happen to this at all? Because this is a kit. Because it's a kit. No scope for anything happening to this guy.
Yeah.
So only thing that can happen is ni tva. That's it. Done.
Okay.
This ka anyway goes away because it's done its job of preventing the guna. Right? It's done its job of preventing the guna or a vruddhi. So the only thing that can happen is ni tva.
Okay.
Right? Good. We're going to study another pratyaya called the tumun. See how cleverly Panini has not added the ka here. Right? So is this a kit? Is this pratyaya a kit?
No.
No, it's not a kit. So therefore the E takes a guna.
Yeah.
And the E changing into a guna means what? Changing into A.
A.
Ne tum. To take, to lead is ne tum. See that the purpose of the ka? You understand that ka, which is what's added by him and made it twa. Right? Why has he done it? He's done it for a purpose.
Yeah. Got it. Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Yes. Go further.
ददाति
No. Gayati. Geetva.
What is the dhatu, sir? Here?
The Gi dhatu.
So it just joins. Okay.
Geetva is a very simple joint.
Yeah.
Right? You might ask, why does it become Gayati? Right? You might ask, why does it become Gayati? Becomes Gi becomes Gai.
Yeah, that Aya Gana Dhatu, no? Aya happens. So
No, it's not Aya Gana
no,
Dhatu.
not Aya Gana Dhatu. That Dhatu makes it Aya happen. I don't know which Gana is that.
No, it's a Vadi Gana Dhatu only. The Gi Dhatu is Vadi Gana only. But the Gi changes into Gai.
Okay.
Right? And the Gai changes into I.
Okay.
And therefore you get Gai.
Okay.
Okay. Yes. See, I'm trying to what should I say? I'm trying to bring Panini into everything that we study because it actually makes things life easier.
Correct.
Nam dhatu is natva, which is not, we have not told, we have not given this anywhere. Natva.
Okay.
Dadati, we know. What happens to dadati? Yes,
Dattva.
Rakiji. Datva. Very nice. The smarati. Dhatu is what? Smr.
Dattva. Yeah.
Smrutva. Very nice. Dhavati. Dhavitva.
Why not Davitva?
There's no yakara there, no?
Okay.
It's not dhavayati.
Okay.
Dhavayati means to make somebody else run.
Right. Right.
Dhavati is to run. Saha dhavati, mata balakam dhavayati. Okay. So this is what the mother makes the boy run. So there it will become dhavayitva.
But Gayati became Gitva.
Gayati became gitva. Because the dhav dhatu is the dhav dhatu. Very simple dhav dhatu.
Okay.
It's a said dhatu. So dhav plus in plus tva, dhavitva. No yakara. But why did the yakara come in Gayati? The Gayati did not come because it's gitva.
Okay. Sir.
The dhatu is gi. So no scope for yakara then. Good. Yes. Yes. Further, kartayati. Yes. If rachayati is rachayitva,
Kartayitva.
kartayitva. Having cut, right? Chalayati.
Same, sir. Chalayitva.
Chalayitva. Having driven. I am using a simple kriya padam in the English language. I am saying having driven, right? But having made something to move. Chalati is to move. Chalayati is to make something move. See what we call as in English as causal.
So having moved is what?
Having moved is chalitva.
Chalitva.
Are you able to get that idea of the causal dhatus, the nijanta dhatus?
Yes.
So you have chalayitva. Okay. Khadati, khaditva.
Khaditva.
And if it was khadayati?
Khadayitva.
Khadayitva. What is khadayitva? Having made someone eat.
Eat. Yeah.
So balakaha khadati.
Right.
Mata balakam khadayati. The mother makes the boy eat. Right? So there it will become khadayitva.
Right.
Okay. Chorayati.
Chorayitva.
Chorayitva. Tyajati. The dhatu is tyaj. The dhatu is tyaj.
Yes.
It's an anit dhatu.
Tyaktva.
Tyaktva. Very nice. And we know that the cha varga going into the ka varga.
Correct.
Right? You have tyaj, dhatu is tyaj.
Correct.
So that goes into tyaj becomes we are expecting it to become cha, cha, ja, no? So ka, kha, ga. So tyag plus tva. But in front there is a ta, which is a karkasha vyanjanam. So the ga changes into the ka, tyaktva. Good.
Right, sir.
Purayati. Purayati. Purayitva. Purayitva. Very nice. Purayitva. Right? Varnayati. Purayitva is to fill. Varnayati. To color something, To color something, to describe something. To describe also, Varnayati. So Varnayitva. Kathayati to relate. Kathayitva.
To relate?
To relate something, to narrate something, to relate something, to relate a story. Kathayati, kathayitva. See, now you got your chalati.
Chalitva.
Chalitva. Bhakshayati.
Bhakshayitva. Bhakshayitva.
Bhakshayitva. Very nice. Very good.
Meaning, sir?
Bhakshayitva, to make something eat.
Okay. So Bhakshanam came from this dhatu, no?
The Bhakshanam comes from the Bhaj dhatu.
Bhaj.
It comes from the Bhaj dhatu. Right? It comes from the Bhuj dhatu. I'm sorry. It comes from Bhuj dhatu. Not Bhaj. Bhaj gives you to worship, to share. Right? Okay. Yes, Kananji, read further.
एतानि वाक्यानि पठत स्वान्तरूपाणि अवलोकयत च शत्रून् जित्वा समृद्धं राज्यं भुङ्क्ष्व
शत्रून् जित्वा समृद्धं राज्यं भुङ्क्ष्व. This comes directly from the Bhagavad Gita.
Yeah. Shatrun is what?
Shatrun. Yes, tell me. Shatrun. What vibhakti is Shatrun? Having won over the enemies. Shatru. Ukaranta Pulinga. Shatrun. Dvitiya vibhakti Bahuvachanam.
So it is an object. Yeah. Okay.
It's an object. So having won over the enemies.
Yeah. Samriddham
Rajyam Bhungshva. Enjoy the, consume the opulent kingdom, the prosperous kingdom. Right? Samriddham Rajyam Bhungshva.
Samriddham Rajyam for second vibhakti. And just one
again Dvitiya vibhakti.
And Bhungshva.
But Bhungshva is the Bhuj dhatu. Madhyama Purusha, Ekavachanam, Lot. You know what I'm trying to teach you is the method of learning.
Right.
More than only these words.
Right.
Right? Good.
Yeah.
So, Shatrun Jitva Samriddham Rajyam Bhungshva.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Next. Is this clear, Rakeshji?
Yeah.
So now you see Jitva, having won. Right? Okay. Next.
Shastra Vidhanoktam Nyatva Karma Kurvantu.
Shastra, see how many words are there? Shastra Vidhana Uktam. That which is told by the Shastra Vidhana. Right? Whatever is written down, whatever is laid down by the Shastra, right? After having known that,
Nyatwas having known,
having known from the Nya dhatu, Karma Kurvantu, do action.
Do action. Okay.
Right? Karma, what vibhakti?
Karma is second vibhakti.
Dvitiya vibhakti.
Dvitiya vibhakti.
Is that okay?
Karma Kurvantu.
Why not Karmam?
Karmam, I know, but it depends on what is the
Pratipadikam.
Karman.
Karman.
Okay.
Right? I told you Karman, Brahman. Right? Napusakalinga padam. Napusakalinga. Right?
Yeah.
And therefore karma remains karma.
Karma. Yeah, in the second vibhakti also. Okay.
Second vibhakti also.
Yeah. Pandavasenam drishtva Duryodhanaha braviti. Again, drishtva is having seen the Pandavasena, that which is the Dvitiya vibhakti.
Yes.
Duryodhanaha Prathama vibhakti.
Very nice.
Braviti is
Guru dhatu, lat lakara, Prathama Purusha, Ekavachanam. Duryodhana, Braviti. Having seen the army of the Pandavas, Duryodhana speaks.
Speaks. Yeah, sorry. Speaks.
Okay.
Then Gurun Hatva Bhogan Katham Munchiya.
See, now this is a little problem here because okay, let's go word by word. Gurun Hatva.
Dvitiya Bahuvachanam.
Very nice. So Gurun Hatva,
having killed.
having killed Gurus.
And Bhogan, that is, Bhogan is again Dvitiya Vibhakti.
Very nice. Bahuvachanam.
Katham. Katham is kyon. Katham is
How? How?
Katham is how.
Hmm.
Bunjiya.
Bunjiya. Now see this Bunjiya, you will not know this. It is the Bhuj Dhatu. It's the Bhuj Dhatu. Right? And this is Vidhiling Lakara.
Okay.
Okay. The Bhuj Dhatu, Vidhiling, Uttama Purusha Ekavachanam. Right?
Okay.
It's Uttama Purusha Ekavachanam.
Uji meaning?
How would I consume? How would I enjoy the bhoga after having killed the gurus? Like, how do I enjoy the kingdom? Right? This reminds me, the Bunjiya reminds me of Mrityunjaya mantra, Mahamrityunjaya mantra. What is the Mahamrityunjaya mantra? Huh?
I don't know.
राकेश जी पता है महामृत्युंजय मंत्र? वेरी फेमस.
सुना है.
सुना है? पता है? हाँ?
हाँ जी.
ओम त्र्यंबकम यजामहे सुगंधिम पुष्टिवर्धनम उर्वारुकमिव बंधनात् मृत्योर्मुक्षीय मामृतात्. This is the, so you got the word mukshiya, like bunjiya, right? So bunjiya, how would I enjoy the bhoga, right? So mukshiya is, let me be released, right? So when somebody recites the Mahamrityunjaya mantra, right, it can only be for himself, because you are using mukshiya. It's uttama purusha kriyapadam. How can it be for somebody else? How can you read Mahamrityunjaya mantra for somebody else? It's impossible. It's like saying, I want something, and then you expect somebody else to get it. How? Not possible. Right? So Bunjiya is Bhuj Dhatu, Uttama Purusha Ekvachanam, Vidhiling. Right? This comes again straight from the Bhagavad Gita shloka. Guru Hatva hi Mahanubhavan Bhoktum Bhaikshyam Api Loke, in the second adhyaya. Right? Okay. Yes. Next one.
Evam Uktva Arjunaha Upavishat. Evam Uktva, having spoken like this.
Having spoken so, or having spoken like this.
Arjunaha Upavishat.
Tell me, what is Upavishat?
See,
you got the Upa.
Upa.
The Vish Dhatu, very nice. The Vish Dhatu and Upa as a Upasarga.
Yeah.
Right? Very nice.
Yeah. And then Upa, it becomes, means it is a past tense.
Past tense. Lang Lakara. Very nice.
Lang Lakara.
So you have got Upa,
right,
and Vishat.
Yeah.
So Upa Vishat. Right? So having spoken so, Arjuna said.
Yeah.
So it's very clear, no? What impression are you getting? What impression? Are these two actions of speaking and sitting, are they concurrent?
No. So this the Twa has happened.
Twa has happened, right?
Correct.
So they are not concurrent actions.
Correct. Yeah.
Got it?
Yes. Tat dhama gatva na nivartate. Dhama is home.
Dhama is home. Dhaman. Pratipadikam Dhaman.
Dhaman.
Nakaranta Napusakalinga. So the Gamana Kriya always gives you Dvitiya Vibhakti. Correct? When you go to some place, that place goes into Dvitiya Vibhakti.
Correct.
So having gone to that abode,
gatva na nivartate.
saha na nivartate, he does not return.
Nivartate.
Nivartate, return, to come back. So what Dhamma is that he talking about? When you go to, should I say Goloka? Goloka was Krishna Loka, right? When you go into his lotus feet, you don't come back. Tad Dhamma gatva na nivartate. Right? Yes. Next one.
Jivaha indriyani grihitva navam shariram yati. Indriyani grihitva, having controlled the indriyas. Having
caught hold of the indriyas,
caught hold of the grahan, yeah. Having grihitva navam shariram yati. Nine bodies.
No. Navam shariram, new body.
Sorry, navam shariram yati means go to a
goes to a new body.
Right.
See, he doesn't take the body with him.
Right, sir.
He takes his indriya with him.
Right.
So what do you say? You carry your tendencies into the next birth. Into the next body. You don't carry your wealth. You don't carry your body. You don't carry your wife, your son, your daughter, your father, mother. You don't carry. You carry your tendencies with you. Right? Indriyani grihitva jivaha navam shariram yati.
Right. Bhoga bhuktva jivaha punaha martyalokam vishati. Bhogan bhuktva, having consumed bhoga,
having consumed things,
things.
Jivaha
again, martyalokam means mrityulok. Vishati is to go.
So the context is, somebody told me, I got a lot of money with me. I go and stay in 5-star hotel, right? Correct. So I've got a lot of bhoga. I enjoy good breakfast, sleep nicely, go to the gym, all that. But one day money empty. Then what? Again, back to the road.
Yeah.
So you do punya, right? You do a lot of punya. You go to heaven, right? You enjoy heaven, the bhogas in heaven. One day it's going to empty, no?
Correct.
Then come back to Martya Loka.
Right.
For doing more punya or maybe more papa, who knows?
Correct.
Right? So that is what Sri Krishna describes as that cycle. Right? So Martya Loka. Martya Loka is where this place where only permanent thing is death.
Okay.
So Martya Lokam Vishati. So the Jiva he enjoys all the good things, right? Needless to say, because of his punya. And then he exhausts them and then comes back here. Tattvam viditva
tvam na shochitum arhasi. Viditva is
having known with the vid dhatu, having known the tattva, the principle, right? If you know the principle, then why to grieve? Tvam na shochitum arhasi. You cannot grieve. In the Dvitiya Adhyaya, in many ways he tries to tell him that, boss, you're not going to die. You're not going to be born. Or if you are born, you have to die. If you are dead, you have to be born. Then what is the problem, Baba? Why are you grieving?
Yeah.
Next.
Jnanasina Satyam Chitva Yogam Achara.
Can you tell me what could be? Okay, let's look at the words which we know. Right? So Samshayam Chitva.
Chitva is chinna.
Chid dhatu, the chid dhatu, which is to cut.
Yeah.
Right? So you cut your ignorance, your doubt. Having cut your doubt, right? Yogam achara, follow yoga. Right? Correct.
Yes.
And then Jnanasina. Right? Now, we have not done this Tritiya Vibhakti. So you are not supposed to know, you're not going to know this. The word Asi, sword. Asi. The word Asi is an Ikaranta Pullinga Padam, and it means sword.
Okay.
Right? So you have got what is the sword here? The Jnana is the sword. So it's a Jnana Rupi Asi. The sword, which is actually what? It's not a sword. It's your knowledge which is acting like a sword.
Okay.
So with what do you do this chedana? With what do you do this cutting action of the doubt? With the sword of knowledge. So this is Jnanasina is Tritiya Vibhakti Ekvachana. Right? Which we have not done Tritiya, so don't worry. Right?
So till now, what we have done using that, is it possible to understand the meaning of Gayatri Japa? No, Gayatri.
Yes, you can.
So I could.
Om. Why it's Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha? I'll tell you. Okay. Let's try to concentrate on what we know. Om Bhuhu Bhuvaha Swaha Bhuhu, the firmament, the earth. Pratama Vibhakti Ekavachanam. Right? Bhuvaha. Right? To understand Bhuvaha, let's go first to Swaha. So Swar is the heavens. Bhuvaha is what is between the Bhu and the Swar.
Okay.
What is between the firmament and space. Right? That is Bhuvaha. All are in Pratama Vibhakti Ekavachanam.
Yeah.
Right? Tat Savituhu Varenyam. Right? Pratipadikam Savitru. See how, what you don't know in this, you know everything actually.
Savitru.
Now tell me, what is Savituhu? What Vibhakti is Savituhu? If Dhatru, Dhatuhu, Pituhu, Matuhu, what Vibhakti?
Shashti Vibhakti.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So, Varenyam. Right? Varenyam, Pratama Vibhakti Ekavachanam. Right? Varenyam, the best.
And Savitru, is it? Savitru is what?
Savitru is sun. So Pratama Vibhakti Ekavachanam Savita. And we put all girls' name as Savita. While here Savita is a Pullinga Padam. And the means the sun. Adityaha, Suryaha, Bhanuhu.
Correct.
Okay. So all these words you know, no? So Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha Tat Savituhu Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi. Bhargaha. Pratipadikam Bhargas. Sakaranta Napunsakalinga. Bhargaha. Like Manas becomes Manaha. So Bhargas becomes Bhargaha. Right? Bhargaha, brilliance.
Okay.
Brilliance. Right? Right? Devasya. We know what is Devasya. What is Devasya?
Devas.
Of God. Shashti Vibhakti Ekavachanam of Deva.
Correct.
Right? Right.
Yeah.
Tat Varenyam Bhargaha. That excellent brilliance. Whose Tat Varenyam Bhargaha Kasya Savituhu Devasya. Right? Savituhu Devasya. Now I told you Bhargaha is Napunsakalinga Padam. Right? Dhimahi. We are concentrating on, we are meditating on. What are you meditating on? The excellent brilliance of the sun. You know, the Gayatri Mantra is a prayer to the sun.
Hmm.
Correct.
Hmm.
So far, everything you know. Correct.
Yeah.
Mahi.
Hmm.
Let's not talk about it. There's some complications in it. So Mahi means we are meditating.
Okay.
You know, we have got labhe, labhe, labhavahe, labhamahe.
Correct.
Remember?
Yeah.
Uttama Purusha Bahuvachanam.
Yeah. Yeah.
If it is Vahe, then it is Uttama Purusha Dvivachanam.
Hmm.
Here you have got Mahi. Right? So this is Uttama Purusha and Bahuvachanam.
Hmm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Hmm.
It's not an individual's prayer.
Correct. Correct. Correct.
It's a prayer for
Collective. Yeah.
all of us. It's not like Mrityunjaya mantra which talks about only I.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here it's not only I. Here it's a community. Right? Okay. Dhimahi. Bhargo devasya dhimahi. Dhiyaha. Yaha. Naha. Prachodayat. Dhiyo yona prachodayat. Right? Dhiyaha. Yaha. Naha. Prachodayat. Right? Yaha, that Surya, that sun, that Sabita, who is going to invigorate Prachodayat, right? Which would invigorate our intelligence. The Pratipadikam is Dhihi. The Pratipadikam is Dhi. Naha Dhiyaha. What is going to do? Our Naha. I told you Asmakam is Naha.
Hmm.
Remember Asmakam? Mama Avayoho Asmakam. So you have got Me Naunaha. Another form was Me Naunaha. Right?
Yeah.
So, Asmakam Dhiyaha, our intelligence, let that Sabita, you know, whose excellent brilliance I am praying to, let that sun invigorate, you know, or energize our intellect. Tell me in this what you don't know. Few things you don't know. For example, Dhiyaha. Yes, you don't know because you don't know that there is a Pratipadikam called Dhi. Right? Dhi, Dhiyau, Dhiyaha. Right? Dhyam, Dhiyau, Dhiyaha. So, Dvitiya Vibhakti, Bahuvachanam. So, all our intellects, Bahuvachanam, intellects, let this God to whose excellent brilliance we are praying to or meditating upon, right? Let him invigorate, energize our intellects.
Good, sir. Thank you.
Sorry for the detour. You asked for it.
No,
It's very easy to take me around, you know, on tour. Okay. Yes. Any questions, Rakesh ji? आप हैं ना? राकेश जी है ना कि नहीं? I think Rakesh ji got bored. Okay. Yes, continue, please. Yathodaharanam. Page number 131.
वाक्यद्वयस्य योजनं त्वान्तरूपाणि उपयुज्य कुरुत. यथा कृष्णः सेनयोः उभयोः मध्ये रथं स्थापयति, सर्वान् पश्यति.
See, now here you have, I told you that there are two actions.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
And there can be two sentences.
Correct.
Right? With two sentences, one with an active verb. Each one with an active verb, right? And then one action is the previous action. The next action is the following action.
Correct.
So, Senayoho madhye, Ubayoho Senayoho madhye ratham stapayati, sarvan pashyati.
Yeah.
Right? So, Senayoho Ubayoho madhye ratham stapayitva, sarvan pashyati. Having parked the chariot between the two armies.
Right.
He looks at all of them.
Right.
Correct. So
Yes.
here we have got again now two sentences.
Yeah.
When
Arjuna.
I mean two sentences, they are complete sentences.
Yeah.
Now you got to join them together.
Correct.
Please. Yes.
Arjunah aham yodhum na shaknomi iti uktva upavishati.
Vaditva.
Iti vaditva. Vaditva.
Uktva, then the dhatu is the bru dhatu.
Oh, okay.
Or the vach dhatu. But here you have the vad dhatu.
Okay. Okay.
Right? Clear now? Is this idea clear? Having spoken like this, he sat.
Okay.
He sits. He sits. I'm sorry. Upavishati.
Yeah. Yuddhe Shatrunjaya Samriddham Rajyam Bhungshva. Yuddhe Shatrun Jitva.
Jitva. The rasva. Rasva. The dhatu is rasva ji.
Okay. Okay.
It's not ji.
Understood.
It's ji.
Jitva Samriddham Rajyam Bhungshva.
Which
Arjuna.
we studied, no, here now.
Yeah. Arjuna Vishwarupam Drishtva Bhitah Bhavati.
Very nice.
This becomes Drishtva.
Drishtva. Very nice.
Krishna Arjunaya Divyam Sakshuhu Dadati Vishwarupam Darshayati. Krishna Arjunaya Divyam Sakshuhu Datva Vishwarupam Darshayati.
Very nice. So first he gives the chakshu and then he shows. See now, please remember that these are not concurrent actions.
Sakshu is what, sir? Sakshu?
Chakshuhu, chakshush. The Pratipadikam is chakshush. The Murdanya Shakara, chakshush is the eye.
Yoshu is not spectacle.
No. Of course, the spectacle is your eye, no? It's a sort of, what should I call it? Extended eye. This is the Pratipadikam. It's a Shakaranta Napunsakalinga Pratipadikam, like Dhanush. Right? So now it's a Napunsakalinga Pratipadikam. So you have Divyam Chakshuhu. Right? Divyam Dhanuhu. And it's Napunsakalinga, no? So Pratama Vibhakti, Dvitiya Vibhakti. Same.
Okay. Dhritarashtraha Sanjayam Pritchati Yuddha Vivaranam Janati. Prishtva. Yeah.
Dhritarashtraha Sanjayam Prishtva Yuddha Vivaranam Janati.
Yeah. Prishtva, sir, how do you write Prishtva?
Murdanya Shakara.
Murdanya Shakara.
Go to page number 129, third item. Pritchati Prishtva.
Saha Ishwaram Janati Shantim Prapnoti. Saha Ishwaram Jnatva. Shantim Prapnoti.
Very nice.
Arjunah Krishnasya Vakyam Shrutva.
Very nice. Shrutva.
Yuddhaya Uttishtati.
Very nice.
Yoginah Karma Phalani Tyaktva Atma Shuddhaye Karma Kurvanti. Tyaktva. Sanjayah Krishnarjuna Samvadam Smritva Harsham Anubhavati.
Very nice. राकेश जी ट्राई करेंगे आगे.
अर्जुन स्मृति लब्ध्वा धर्माचरण करोति.
आई एम वेरी हैप्पी राकेश जी. अभी अगर आप त्वा बोलेंगे ना तो आई एम वेरी हैप्पी. आगे पीछे का छोड़ो, कुछ भी गलत हो गया तो भी चलेगा. बट दिस कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ त्वा कमिंग, is a big thing. राइट. अब कैसे अभी इन्होंने बोला लब्ध्वा, ओके चलेगा, दैट्स गुड, बट हियर इट इज लब्ध्वा. आगे.
जीवः कर्म फलम भुक्त्वा
वेरी नाइस.
पुनर्जन्म प्राप्नोति.
If you want the meaning to be explained, please tell me. But I think it's quite simple, right? Karma phalam bhuktva punarjanma prapnoti. Right?
योगिनः मन आत्मनानि आत्मनि योजन्ति योजित्वा ध्यानं कुर्वन्ति.
Right? So yoginah manah atmani yojayitva, having joined the mana into the atma, right? Dhyanam kurvanti, they put their mind into their being, into the atma.
So this
right?
Tavatu is the Tva Pratyaya is agnostic to the number, singular or plural. Okay.
Why? Because it's an avyaya padam.
Avyaya padam. Okay, sir.
The Tva Pratyaya is avyaya. So if it's an avyaya, then no matter what, nothing is going to happen. The word is going to remain exactly as it is.
Yeah. Okay.
Right? Good. See how beautifully Panini made it an avyaya. Avyaya means which has got no vyaya. So it doesn't change at all, no matter what. Right?
कर्म बंधना मेंत्वा पुनः जायन्ते.
So karma bandhinaha, जो कर्म से बंधा हुआ है वो कर्म बंधी. हम लोग सब कर्म से बंधे हुए हैं, तो मरते हैं वापस इधर आ जाते हैं और कर्म करने के लिए. You get what I'm saying? How beautifully the word has been designed. देखो, सुबह उठते हैं और कर्म पे लग जाते हैं ना, right? So we are all karma bandhi. We are bound by karma. Right? So कर्म बंधिनः म्रियन्ते, जो कर्म से बंधे हुए हैं वो मरते हैं और फिर जन्म लेते हैं. राइट. सो कर्म बंधिनः मृत्वा पुनः जायन्ते. राइट. नेक्स्ट.
नरः ईश्वरे कर्मणा न्यासं कुरुत्वा शांति प्राप्नोति.
कृत्वा. What is kurute? What is kurute? The Atmanepadi version of the kru dhatu is like karoti. Karoti is the Parasmapadi version. Kurute is the Atmanepadi version. Right? Naraha Ishvare karmanam nyasam kurute shantim prapnoti. Nyasa is what? Nyasa? Deposit. Right? So, karmanam nyasam Ishvare kurvanti naraha. That means when a person deposits all his actions, right, into the Lord, right? I am doing something. Why I am doing? Not for myself. It's for him. Right? Galat hua, sahi hua, not bothered. Right? When you do that, what happens? Shantim prapnoti. He's very happy, peaceful.
So actually, before all the japas, you have anganyasa, karanyasa. So you're supposed to sort of arpan everything and then do.
Yes, so you do anganyasa. That means what? All your faculties.
All your
faculties. Anga means all your faculties.
Yeah, deeds and faculties to be surrendered or arpanam. And then
arpanam, give it to him. No, then what is the botheration? You have not done anything. Like your Kamo Karshid.
Yeah.
Right? Not me. Kama did it. Right? It reduces your burden. No? You're not carrying it anymore. Somebody else, you're putting it on somebody else's head and happy. Right? So this is the same idea. Right? Naraha Ishvare Karmanam Nyasam Kurute right? Right? And then Shantim Prapnoti, sa naraha Ishvare Karmanam Nyasam Krutva, right? Shantim Prapnoti. Next.
भक्तं त्रयते त्रयत्वा धर्म
Okay.
रक्षणं कुरुते
Tratva.
कृत्वा
Trai. The dhatu is trai. Right? Ishvaraha bhaktam trayate. He saves his bhakta. So having saved his bhakta, dharma rakshanam kurute. He protects dharma. Right? So tratva. Just like dhyatva. Have you not done dhyatva? Right? So tratva. Okay. Next one.
भक्तः अद्वेष्टा भवत्या ईश्वरं भजति ईश्वरः दुष्कृतां नाशं कृत्वा
No, wait a minute. Bhaktah adveshta bhavati Ishwaram bhajati. Right? So, adveshta means what? जिसमें द्वेष नहीं है. Adveshta. प्रातिपदिकम adveshtr. Right? So, Bhaktah adveshta bhutva Ishwaram bhajati. See, when you are praying to the Lord, no, then you can't have dvesha in your mind for anybody, for anything. Right? Then otherwise there is no bhajanam. You cannot think, that tomorrow I am going to go and beat him up and then do bhajanam in your. No point. Right? Without dvesha. Fine? Next one.
ईश्वरः दृष्टां नाशं कृत्वा साधूनां रक्षणं करोति
So, Ishvaraha dushkritam nasham. Right? So, pratipadikam dushkrit. So, the destruction of the evildoers. Right? So, dushkritam is Shashti Vibhakti Bahuvachanam. Pratipadikam dushkrit. Right? Fine. Ishvaraha dushkritam nasham krutva sadhunam rakshanam karoti. Yes. Further.
मानवाः स्वकर्मणा एवं अर्चन्ति सिद्धि विदन्ति Okay.
Yes. So what does it mean? What does it mean? Manavaha swakarmana devam archanti. Archanti.
कर्म करके भगवान को अर्पण करना.
So that is okay, and then siddhim vindanti, get siddhi, get achievement, right? Get achievement. Fine. Architva.
Okay.
Architva.
Swakarmana means
Swakarmana, with one's own deeds. Now that is Tritiya Vibhakti. So don't worry.
Okay.
That's Tritiya Vibhakti Ekvachan, which we have not done, no?
Yeah.
Yes. Next.
Yogi Ahankaram Tejatva Shanta Bhavati.
Tyaktva Shantaha Bhavati. Right? So what the yogi, after having thrown away his Ahankara, he becomes peaceful. Right? Read the Avadhyam over there.
Avadhyam. Patva pratyayasya pratyayajya ityapi vyavaharam asti.
Vyavaharaha asti.
Vivahara.
Correct. No, I told you it's called as. See, it's very difficult to explain why that is put. You get what I'm saying? Without knowing what is guna, what is buddhi. Nowhere in this book they have talked about guna or buddhi or anything. So how to define this? What is this ka? So they are saying, okay, tva pratyaya ityapi vivahara asti. There is no such vivahara. It is tva only. This is only for our understanding, right? There is no tva pratyaya. It's tva pratyaya. Okay. Yes, Kananji will start with the next lesson.
Yeah. Akhanda Vishwasaha. Etam Katham Uchaihi Patata.
Very beautiful story.
Okay. Mahabharata Yuddham Asit. Bhishmaha Kauravanam Senapatihi Bhutva Ashta Divasan Yavat Bhankaram Yuddham Kritavan. Pandavaha Tasya Puratah Yuddham Kartum Asamarthaha Chintamagnaha Asanna. Tatapi Bhishmaha Pandaveshu Ekamapi na Maritvan iti
Maritavan.
Yeah, na Maritavan iti matva Duryodhanaha kinnaha asit. Ataha saha Bhishmam drishtva avadat Bhoho pitamaha Madapekshaya Pandavaha eva bhavatah priyaha. Ataha bhavan युद्धे तैः सह युध्यति न कमपि मारयति इति एतत् श्रुत्वा भीष्मः दुःखितः जातः झटिति सः प्रतिज्ञां कृतवान् यत् श्वः युद्धं कृत्वा अहम् अर्जुनं मारयिष्यामि अथवा तेन पराजितः भविष्यामि इति भीष्मस्य प्रतिज्ञा सर्वैः ज्ञाता तां श्रुत्वा पाण्डवपक्षे सर्वे वीराः चिन्तिताः अभवन् श्रीकृष्णः अपि चिन्तावशात् रात्रौ निद्रां न प्राप्तवान् भीष्मप्रतिज्ञां ज्ञात्वा अर्जुनः तु नितरां चिन्तितः स्यात् इति चिन्तयित्वा सः तस्य सान्त्वनं कर्तुम् अर्जुनस्य सेनाशिबिरं गतवान् परन्तु श्रीकृष्णस्य महत् आश्चर्यं सञ्जातम् यदा सः गत्वा दृष्टवान् तदा अत्र अर्जुनः गाढनिद्रायां मग्नः आसीत् सः अर्जुनम् उत्थाप्य पृष्टवान् भोः उत्थाप्य दृष्टवान् भोः पार्थ किं भवान् भीष्मस्य प्रतिज्ञां न श्रुतवान् इति उक्तवान् अर्जुनः तर्हि तां श्रुत्वापि कथं भवान् चिन्तितः नास्ति मृत्युभयात् उद्विग्नः अपि नास्ति इति पृष्टवान् अर्जुनः किञ्चित् हसित्वा शान्तस्वरेण उक्तवान् भगवान् अहं सम्यक् जानामि यत् यः मम योगक्षेमस्य चिन्तां करोति सः जागरणं कुर्वन् अस्ति अहं सम्यक् जानामि यत् यः मम योगक्षेमस्य चिन्तां करोति सः जागरणं कुर्वन् अस्ति इति एवं सति अहं किमर्थं चिन्तां कृत्वा दुःखितः भवामि स्वस्य भक्तस्य भीष्मप्रतिज्ञायाः रक्षणभारः भवतः एव का चिन्ता तत्र अतः एव अहं निश्चिन्ततया निद्रां कृतवान् अस्मि इति सत्यं खलु अर्जुनस्य एतादृशं दृढं विश्वासं मत्वा एव श्रीकृष्णः पार्थसारथिः अभवत्.
Have you got the brief?
Not the last para, sir.
Okay. So we'll see. Right? We'll go through the entire lesson. We'll try to understand the. I not tell you the story. We'll understand it as we do.
Right.
So Mahabharata Yuddham, Khanda Vishwasa, right? The faith which cannot be made khanda of. Khanda means what? Pieces, broken. Akhanda, right, is the faith which cannot be broken. Akhanda Vishwasa, Drudha Vishwasa, strong Vishwasa, Akhanda Vishwasa. Mahabharata Yuddham Asit. The Mahabharata Yuddha was going on, was there. Right? Asit, we know, Astatu, Langlakara, Prathama Purusha, Ekavachanam. Correct? Mahabharata Yuddham, Prathama Vibhakti, Ekavachanam. Right? Bhishmaha Kauravaanam Senapatihi Bhutva Ashtadivasan Yavat Bhayankaram Yuddham Kritavan. Bhishmaha, Prathama Vibhakti, correct? Who was he? Kauravaanam Senapatihi. Kauravaanam Shashti Bahuvachanam Senapatihi. Again, Prathama Bahuvachanam. Bhutva, having been. Right? Ashtadivasan Yavat, for 18 days. For 18 days, Bhayankaram Yuddham Kritavan. Right? We know Yuddham is Dvitiya Vibhakti.
Sir, Bhutva is what? Bhutva? Sir.
Having been. Having been the Senapati of the Kauravas, Bhishma did terrible war for 8 days. Ashtadivasan Yavat Bhayankaram Yuddham Kritavan. Right?
Yeah.
Until 8 days. Right? Like we say for 8 days, but up to 8 days, up to 8 days, he fought terribly. Right? So here you find something interesting happening. We always knew that time is to be interpreted in Saptami Vibhakti. Here you have a span of time which is in Dvitiya Vibhakti. Ashtadivasan. Right? So when you want to say a span of time for which something is done, you use Dvitiya Vibhakti. First thing to learn. Right? Fine. So Bhayankaram Yuddham Kritavan. Pandavaha tasya purataha yuddham kartum asamartaha chintamagnaha asan. Right? Astatu Langlakara Prathama Purusha Bahuvachanam asan. Pandavaha Prathama Vibhakti Ekavachanam Bahuvachanam. Tasya purataha, in front of him. Yuddham kartum, to do war. Right? Asamarthaha, they were incapable. Chintamagnaha, worried. Right? The Pandavas were worried to fight in front of him. Right? To fight. Kartum. We are going to study this. Tathapi, even then, Tathapi, Bhishmaha Pandaveshu Ekamapi Na Maritavan. Amongst the Pandavas, Bhishma could not even kill one. Ekamapi Na Maritavan. Iti Matva, having thought like that, Duryodhanaha Kinnaha Asit. Duryodhana was sad. Having thought that Bhishma had not even killed one of the Pandavas, Duryodhana was sad. Right? Good?
Yeah.
Matva, having thought.
Yeah.
Right? The man dhatu, matva. The Tvantaroma of the man dhatu. To think. Ataha Saha Bhishmam Društva Avadat. Having looked at Bhishma. Therefore, having looked at Bhishma, right? Having seen Bhishma, he spoke. Voho Pitamaha, O Pitamaha, Madapekshaya, in comparison with me, मेरे तुलना में Pandavaha eva bhavatah priyaha. Bhavatah sashti priyaha ekavachanam prathama bahuvachanam prathama. Right? Pandavaha bahuvachanam prathama vibhakti. Correct? In comparison with me, the Pandavas are your favorites. Atah bhavan yuddhe api taihi saha kridati. We don't know taihi, we don't know tritiya vibhakti, so forget it. Right? So you are in war also, you are only playing with them. You are doing play, drama. Na kamapi marayati. You are not killing anybody. So he puts an accusation on him that they are your favorites. So you are only doing play, drama. Right? Etat shrutva Bhishmaha dukkitaha jataha. Right? Bhishma became sad having heard this. Jhatiti saha pratidhyam krutavan. Jhatiti shigram. Quickly. Suddenly. Immediately. Saha pratidhyam krutavan. So he made a vow. Yat shvaha yuddham krutva aham arjunam marayishyami. Right? Having done war, I will kill Arjuna tomorrow. See, your lit lakar marayishyami. Right? Arjunam dvitiya vibhakti ekavachanam. Athava tena parajitah va bhavishyami. Or I will get defeated by him. Only two options. Either he defeats me, because he cannot be killed, Either I will kill him or I will get defeated by him. Right? Athava tena parajitah va bhavishyami iti. Bhishmasya pratijñā sarvaihi nyata. Everybody, this vow of Bhishma came to be known. Right? Tam shrutva Pandava pakshe sarve api veeraha chititaha bhavan. They became all worried in the Pandava side. Right? Having heard this pratijñā. See, tam here is what? Pratijñā.
Yeah.
Pratijñā is a strilinga padam, and therefore tam shrutva. Good. Shri Krishna api chintavashat ratrau nidram na praptavan. Shri Krishna also, on account of the worry, chintavashat, ratri, saptami ekavachanam, ratrau nidram na praptavan. He did not get sleep. Right? Bhishma pratijñam nyatva arjunah tu nitaram chintitah syat. Right? Now, syat is vidhilinga. We are not going to study this in this book, next book. Bhishma pratijñam nyatva, having known the vow of Bhishma, Arjuna tu nitaram chintitah syat. Arjuna would probably be extremely worried. Nitaram, bahu, extremely worried. Syat would be possibly, he doesn't know. He guesses. Having heard this vow of Bhishma, Arjuna would probably be extremely worried. Iti chintayitva, having thought so, saha tasya santvanam kartum Arjunasya sena shibiram gatavan. Right? So why did he go there? To console this guy. Tasya santvanam kartum Arjunasya sena shibiram gatavan. Right? Okay, let's stop here because I don't want to hurry through this.
Okay.
Right? Please remind me next time. We'll stop here. I don't want to hurry through it. It's a beautiful story,
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Sure. Any questions? Anything? Any answers required? No. Fine. Good. All those words we have studied, most of them, except the Tritiya Vibhakti word.
Yeah.
If you have not done Tritiya Vibhakti, so don't worry. Right?
So this Kritva also comes for the future. In the sense, this, if you see Bhishma's quote, Shvaha Yuddham Kritva Aham, having done it. Yes.
Yeah, because, okay, very, very nice thing you discovered. Kritva is having done. Now, this having done can be in the past, in the present, or in the future. because it's always related to the active verb.
Okay.
See, what is going to tell you about the absolute time? The active verb.
So this is relative to the active verb, that's all.
Related to active verb.
Okay.
Very nice. So your conclusion is to be drawn. It is past for the active verb.
Yeah.
Active verb can be in the future.
Correct. It's the past of the future. So it is a
Yeah,
same.
the past with reference to the future.
Okay.
So the twa has lost its ability to convey the time.
That way also it is avyayam only. So
It's an avyayam, right? You have brought it from a dhatu, and now the dhatu is not having a lakar, so it has no possibility to convey to you the absolute time.
correct.
It can give you the time with reference to the active verb.
Active verb. Yeah, that is the way it should be understood. Okay.
That's the way it has to be understood. It's not the past,
Understood.
right? It's not the absolute past.
Understood. Yeah.
Good.
Right.
Okay, let's stop. Yeah. Dhanyavada.
Thank you, sir.
Shubha dinam.
Thank you, sir. Shubha dinam. Happy New Year to both of you.
Happy New Year to you.
Thank you. Yeah.